So please introduce yourself.
I'm Fabrizio Giugiaro. I'm a designer, and with the company I found 10 years ago, GFG, we are developing vehicles and supercars.
I love how you just say, and I'm a designer. That's a bit of an understatement. So can you tell us a little bit about what we're looking at behind you?
I think for the first time at the show, we decided to show not a car done, but a phase to produce a car. The car today, of course, are made completely using the most advanced computer, but there is still something human to do that. First of all, because the thinking is still human and not artificially intelligent. And when you realize the first model made by the machine, then but with your hand you make some adjustment, you make a development. So I wanted to show that here is a piece of styrofoam that is just a step to arrive at the real prototype.
And this is the Peralta.
This is the Peralta, the car I made this year, and the car is collected in this beautiful collection in Mexico, and I still have my model.
So this will be electric powered or
Absolutely not. As I really mentioned many times that today I think we will see the mobility, cars are very intelligent, smart for the city and for kind of car sharing too, and then we will have car for a different purpose, for fun, for charm, and this is a thermic engine using the Maserati beautiful chassis of the MC20.
Well, so as we move into that future market, then you see the Chinese as being at the forefront of where everything's going?
The Chinese are really strong in technology and also in thinking. They are really more advanced in terms of logical things for the future. Electric or not electric doesn't matter. In terms of product, we see recently looking and visiting at the Shanghai Motor Show, you are surprised how smart they are. Thinking about, let me say, the product for every day. About the supercar, about cars that give you something more. I think Europe and America too are still something with a soul and especially with a story that you cannot create from zero.
So the younger people, the younger generation, we'll call it X, they want the immersive environment of having their phone, which is, you're saying is not a phone anymore,
Yeah.
but they want it integrated, everything integrated.
I think the young generation can be attracted, especially in Europe, again, because the cars that are developed in China are kind of moving telephone. I mean, a hub with all the technology, especially to be social. So you know that in a car today you have so many cameras around. So this is a hub, riding, and people can have fun and immediately transform his experience to the social in something to publish everywhere. And this is attractive. So the car is not anymore just a car. It's an extension of your phone or your smartphone, of course. And this is something. Then there are, of course, the incredible cars that are thermic, that give you emotion, more to be drive, to be, let me say, more an object for fun, really, than something more social. But in this field, the supercar and the car that are for the collector is something else, and also the young generation can have this fun.
So you had mentioned to me a little bit ago about Bandini and what they were doing with a 12-cylinder.
The Bandini was the first, let me say, spider or barchetta pure electric. We imagine in 2020, and Bandini, the owner of the brand, thinks right now to do thermic. The request he had was thermic. Was an incredible high-performing spider and roadster with this electric power plant made in China, but the customer rejected. They want to have a thermic engine on such a car.
So that's what you're talking about, where the direction goes. We're going to do cars for enjoyment and cars for transport.
Exactly. Cars to have a different meaning, more than just mobility, and mobility, which is something, let me say, more serious if you want to talk about the real mobility and the needs that we have in the city to work, etc. I think there is two different directions, and we are ready for both.
It's a great time to be alive in this market. There's so many directions that we're heading.
Oh, you see in the future, in the past also was like this. I mean, we are prepared because we are working in this field. My personally experience more than 35 years. My father started in the 60s. We saw everything. And today again, we have another possibility, another extreme enthusiastic request and target to be faced.
Excellent. Thank you very much for your time.
Ciao.
Ciao.
Thank you so much.